19 years, nearly 40,000 runners and walkers, and more than $1 million raised.
The battle against Duchenne muscular dystrophy will continue this Saturday. It's the 19th annual Mitchell's Run through Rockford. Our Larry Figurski has been emceeing this event for 18 years now, and he joins us in studio. I know this one's very close to you.
Yeah, a great family event and really an incredible young man. When I first met Mitchell Peterson, he was still a preschooler running around his backyard. Now, unfortunately, Mitchell's never been able to run in his own event, and today, in all honesty, doesn't have much movement at all. But at night, he still dreams of being able to run and hopes Mitchell's Run will someday make sure no other kids will have to face life the way he has with the challenges of Duchenne.
I've always thought that I was different physical-wise.
Yet there was a time before Mitchell Peterson can even remember when he didn't.
Mitch has always had a spirit like no one else I've ever known.
I like Mitch, Larry.
Like most young kids, full of curiosity and energy.
I cannot see Dan in there.
And the desire to burn it. Yeah! But shortly before Mitch's third birthday, his parents, Sandy and Steve, began noticing subtle signs.
Mitchell has a younger brother, Michael, who's 18 months younger, and we would notice that Michael was doing certain things that Mitchell couldn't do.
And Michael would jump into the car faster, he would walk up a set of stairs faster.
And it seemed odd to us.
So the Petersons took Mitch to a neurologist and quickly got an answer, one they never expected nor wanted to hear.
March 3rd of 1999 is the day we found out. I mean, I'll never forget that day.
Mitchell was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, the most aggressive and lethal form of MD.
The muscle essentially breaks down and can't repair itself, and so progressively throughout life, the patient gets weaker and weaker.
Ultimately leading to lung or heart failure.
To find out that one of your kids has, terrible, awful disease, it was really hard.
And when you start looking it up on the internet, all you read is, how soon they're going to die and stuff like that.
Puts you on your heels. More than puts you on your heels, it just knocks you off your feet.
A terminal disease with a life expectancy at the time Mitchell was diagnosed of just 16 to 25.
You have these certain hopes and dreams for your family, and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, everything changed.
When doctors told the Petersons there was absolutely nothing they could do to help change Mitch's prognosis, Steve and Sandy focused on research and awareness to help find a cure.
Larry, he was a runner at that point in 1999, and he just said, I'm going to do a 5K run to raise money. And at the same time, my neighbor 2 doors down came over and she goes, you know what, Diane and I were thinking we want to do a silent auction.
So they put the two together and created Mitchell's Run Through Rockford in 1999. And over the past 18 years have raised and donated more than $1 million in Mitchell's name for Duchenne research and education.
We're amazed every year at the participation we get and the interest we get and the true spirit behind trying to find a cure for Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Yet as the run has gotten bigger, so have Mitchell's challenges. Wheelchair bound at just 9 years old.
It almost happened overnight. He started having trouble walking up the 2 stairs in the garage. And then I would meet him at the door and start carrying him in the house right to the couch. And it was 2-3 weeks later, we were in there measuring him for a wheelchair. So that was 4th grade.
By the end of middle school, bloated by steroid treatment, he could no longer lift his arms. 2 years ago, his breathing became compromised, and today, he is in need of 100% respiratory assistance.
Honestly, I do. Sometimes I get happy sad, I call it, where it's like I'm happy to be alive, but then I just get sad that I'm struggling.
Yet despite the challenges, Mitchell graduated from high school, spent a semester in college, and remains incredibly positive and thankful.
Everyone knows what I'm going through, and it makes me feel at home here, and it just makes me know that there is good in the world.
And there is also hope. Life expectancy has improved by nearly a decade since Mitch's diagnosis.
There is progress, and there's research being done in gene therapy and things like that, so there's hope.
That's what keeps us going every day. We don't think about any of the darkness that could be out there. We think about let's keep working to find a cure. What may seem unattainable today, tomorrow could be very attainable, and that's what we have. We have hope for that.
Petersons have been tireless in their efforts not only to raise funds, but to help other families here in West Michigan with boys and young men facing life with the challenges of Duchenne muscular dystrophy. The race, by the way, is set for 8:30 Saturday morning in downtown Rockford, and we'd love to have a bunch of folks come out and join us.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
What
Absolutely.
an incredible impact they've had, over $1 million.
And it was really because the doctor said, when they said, what can we do? The doctor said, nothing. So that's what they
They
decided
didn't
to
take
do.
that answer,
They
did they?
did a
Done
lot.
an amazing job.
Thank you, Larry.